John is the CTO of a software development company located in a European country that has a private cloud environment and is thinking of deploying an innovative web-based e-health application into FIWARE Lab. John decides to check whether FIWARE Lab is capable of supporting his needs. First, John creates an account at FIWARE Lab by using the FIWARE Lab URL. He presses the Sign Up button and fills the required fields, including name, email account, and password. And finally, he presses the Accept button. Taking advantage of the marketplace services, John has a single point of entrance for searching, discovering, comparing, and exchanging information regarding the services offered. In order to discover available services tailored to his eHealth application, he clicks on the Catalog button and gets access to the whole resource catalog. Then he is able to search GEs and SEs by name and also to discover new services browsing by type, generic enablers, specific enablers, and other services. By selecting Orion Context Broker, John is able to visualize available public instances across the XIFI federation of this particular GE and also its status. Moreover, John is able to get access to a full description of the Orion Context Broker generic enabler. John realizes that FIWARE Lab offers the ability to easily register a new specific enabler. In the registration page, he selects options Create Offering. He fills in the fields including the name, the version. He selects a logo and other things like the description of the G, the legal conditions, and the repository where this SC will be registered. As we can see, if we select from the marketplace the specific enablers, eHealth application is there, ready to be deployed. By leveraging the advanced functionality of FIWARE Lab, John is capable of easily designing and deploying a really distributed, multi-tier application across the FIWARE Lab Federation that takes into consideration regulation and data protection restrictions. In addition, John, through the creation of blueprint templates, is offered fine-grained control of deployment along with the proper tools, making distributed deployment an easier task. In this two-tier demonstration, first, John selects the node to deploy the first tier and he inserts his key pair name along with the key. Then he selects the second node and he also inserts his key pair. After that, John can create a blueprint template, insert the name, the description, and create it. Then he selects the name of the first tier, the products to be installed, the network settings, and then do the same for the second tier. After that, John can proceed with the blueprint deployment in the pre-selected nodes of FIWARE Lab. As a value-added service, John is glad to know that FIWARE Lab automatically monitors the deployed instances through the DEM software. DEM is installed automatically along with the deployment of the VM. However, for demonstration purposes, we present the manual installation of passive DEM procedure. Through his FIWARE Lab account, John can register, select the node and the instances deployed there. He can check the IP, the public IP that can be used, and then he performs an SSH to this IP. The preconditions is to check if Java is available and if the metadata service is enabled on the specific XIFI node and if it provides the region name information. After that, John can download the passive dem package he can unzip it and install it. Then DM offers the ability through a configuration file to check everything or modify anything that is needed, the IP or the seconds for the monitoring to take place. After setting up the configuration file, then the monitoring service can be started. As a final step, we can check the measurements sent to the context broker, the timestamp, and the response from the context broker. By following the previous steps, the eHealth service in FIWARE Lab is ready to be used by patients and doctors. There is one more thing offered by FIWARE Lab that John can take advantage of. Offer his private cloud infrastructure resources as part of the FIWARE Lab. By using the IT Box user interface, John creates a new environment and chooses a multi-node configuration with KVM hypervisor, selecting the network manager and setting up the storage settings. After the environment is set up, he can apply the controller to the first server. He can apply the compute node to another server, and then he can also set up the monitoring services. Network settings can be configured according to his needs. Other OpenStack service settings can also be modified. For example, we can select Nagios, set up a number of settings and values for monitoring, the username and the password of the Nagios admin. We can check the health, and then we deploy the changes, and the new multi-node environment is deployed through the IT box. Thank you very much.